When it comes to working with masks and firework, there's a lot of technique and decisions that have to be made. And sometimes you wonder what's the most appropriate. Well, it's the digital studio, so whatever decision you make is probably the best one. But let's take a look at what we've learned and apply it to a couple of situations. So to get yourself started, open the fwuser.png file located in your exercise folder. And when it opens, it's a little website, 2 pages, who says you can't build pages in fireworks for a company called Fireworks User. And if we go to the Pages panel, you'll see that there's a main page and a Toots page, and there's also a master page. Now, if you take a look at the main page, the text here is really overpowered by this texture in the background. And it's been decided that what we'd like to do is not just cut off the texture, but basically fade the texture down. Well, one of the ways you can do that, of course, is to use the good old masking technique. So select the page one master page, click once on the background image, and you can see that it's already got a tiled pattern in it. Go to Commands, Creative, and we'll use the Auto Vector Mask. And what we're going to do is we're going to see what it looks like as it fades down. And that looks pretty good. There's going to be some white area at the bottom here. Click Apply. And I think what we can do is shorten the mask, sort of take it to about half the page, and let's see how that works on the main page. Well, that's much better. Now let's go to the second page. Now there's an image of little old me here, and what we want to do is sort of tone it down. In other words, take out this black background because it's very strong. So I'm going to get the magnifying glass. I'm going to zoom in on the picture, and I notice that the image is, first off, sitting up a little too high, so I'll select the picture, and using the down arrow key, just move it down till it's flush with the bottom of that bar. Down it goes. And now I can use a masking technique to get rid of the black background and sort of have this texture show through. And what we'll do is we'll use a bitmap mask for this one. So we're just going to select the magic wand tool because that's a solid black in there. And we'll give it a tolerance of 10 pixels. We'll give it a 2-pixel feather on the edge, and we'll select. And I can close the Pages panel here. Now, what we're going to have to do here is sort of get this out. And that's not at all difficult to do. What you do is you just open the Layers panel. There's the bitmap. We've got the selection made. So you just click on the Auto Mask button, or the masking button, and you notice that I disappear. And the reason is that it was a selection of me, not the mask. So I'm going to get rid of the mask and do it again. Discard. It's a great thing about working in this app is that you don't have to worry about such things as, oh God, it's destructive. It's not. It's non-destructive. Okay, so we know that applying a mask with this selection doesn't work, so we'll go to the Select menu, select Inverse, which is the exact opposite, and then apply the mask. And what we've got is a nice feathered edge on the side here, which is okay. But there's a black spot in my glasses. So what we want to do is get rid of that black spot. So we just zoom in, get the paintbrush tool, and remember, black hides. So we'll just select the mask right there in the bitmap mask. And let's make the brush a little bit bigger. We'll take it up to, say, 5 pixels, which is just about right. And then click and drag around. And what that will do is open up that spot in the glasses and remove that area from the mask so it looks like the glasses are looking through the background. So if you double click the magnifying glass, you'll zoom out. And you can see you got a nice edge. There I am there. And if I go to View, Fit All, not bad. Not bad at all. The other thing I can do here is actually crop this image so that I can get rid of that box that's around it, or even better, get the paintbrush tool, select the box, select the mouse, and just paint along that edge. And as you can see, the edge disappears. And really what we're doing here is we're not removing the edge, we're just adding it to the mask. Of course, trying to find the appropriate areas. Okay, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit here. Get the paintbrush, And we'll make the brush a little bit bigger. We'll take it to 8 pixels. And I'll make it even 10. And we can just get that line out of there. You can see that it's not affecting anything underneath, which is kind of nice. So you don't have to worry about losing anything. And then we'll just come along. And by doing it with brushes, life is a whole ton easier and a little bit more precise. Okay, we're almost finished. And we'll just get that little bit there. And if I go to View, Fit All, it looks a whole lot better. Of course, there's that little bit there. That looks kind of awkward, so we can mask that out as well. Which is the beauty of working with masks, especially with the bitmap masks. You can brush out imperfections. There we go. And now we can View, Fit All, and there we go. We've actually created a mask for a bitmap image. And on the Pages panel, if you come to the main page, we've dealt with this visibility issue here by using Commands, Creative, Auto Vector Mask. So there you go. There's a couple of techniques that you can use in the creation of your documents or whatever for fireworks. Masking is a wonderful technique and it's a wonderful skill to have.